Hi guys, Kyle. In this episode I'll be talking about a review for Season 4, Episode 13, Alone. Well, this episode was certainly moved the plot unlike last episode. We actually saw, spoiler, if you haven't seen this episode and you don't want to know anything about it, I advise you not to continue watching. Okay, so where was I? We see Daryl and Beth find a funeral, kind of a funeral home, and they stay there for the night. But when it gets trapped by herd of walkers, Daryl just tells Beth to run. He just hides behind this dolly, whatever it's called, just relentlessly stabs them, stabs and clears out a herd and runs outside. And then we see someone driving off with Beth. She's been kidnapped. I predicted in this episode maybe that Beth will die. I think maybe that's close enough to, I think maybe that's gonna be the last time we see Beth alive. But I don't think we'll find out about her next episode either. Maybe in the episode after, or the season finale. But so Daryl and Beth's story, I'd say it was quite interesting. I liked the way they went with Daryl, finally showing a soft side, and then he meets the people that invaded Rick's house. Seemed like a bunch of tough psycho guys. Yeah, Daryl meets up with them. So, and they're threatening, and one of the guys is trying to threaten to take his crossbow. So I'm excited to see if Daryl still kind of keeps his humanity, and if he notices how crazy they are, leaves. Or yeah, so that's what I thought of Daryl and Beth's story for them. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 stars, probably, because that was a really good episode for them, and I certainly liked it a lot better than the last one. So, now we get to Maggie, Bob, and Sasha's story. The episode starts off with a flashback for Bob. I was kind of clueless as to where Maggie and Sasha were. I wanted to know where they were. I thought they kind of died, and that was just a bit of a flash forward to the end of the episode or something. But so Maggie leaves them to try and go to Terminus to see if Glenn is there, and Sasha doesn't want to really go, thinking it's a trap and she just wants to survive. Bob wants to go with her too to find more people from their group, but yeah, Sasha's kinda kinda doesn't really want to go. Bob points out that she's afraid to find out if Tyrese is alive or not. And I kind of think she is too. And then later on they kiss. I think maybe they'll start something, like kind of a relationship. Because I really like Bob. I actually really like him. I think he's a really cool character. So they all kind of split up. Eventually, all split up to do their separate things. Maggie goes to Terminus. Bob chases after Maggie, and Sasha tries to stay behind. But I like how they did that whole Sasha actually does find Maggie thing. And I like that scene where they cleared all those walkers, and Maggie was just slicing them with that sign. But they all reconnect, and they head to Terminus. And later we see Glenn looking at the Terminus sign, so I'm excited to see that everybody is on their way to Terminus, except maybe Daryl so far. I think Beth might actually might die, or the person that kidnapped her, they'll find her dead or something. But for Maggie, Bob, and Sasha, I give them a 10 out of 10. I loved what they did with their story. So, feel free to comment what you liked and disliked about the episode below, and I'm done.